Hello? Brother. Why is this one not starting? Brother! Duplicate stream key? Excuse me? You gotta be shitting, dude. Technical issues immediately! Are you kidding me? This isn't possible. No. This is simply not possible. Technical issues. What the fuck is happening? Ow! You hit me in the eye. You hit me in my tumor. You hit me in my tumor, Screecher. Bitch. It is fucking water. I can see it. What did you just click? Why is this one? Why is there... What the fuck? Okay, I think it's live now. Screech, stop. Just running all over my desk for, bro. It's been a minute since I streamed. I apologize. Does that link even work now? Does not. That's fucking wonderful. So the first one did work. Oh, oh my god! Everything's going wrong in my real life and my Twitch life. Really unfortunate. You know, I have to remake the tweet. This is the worst timeline. Listen to this banger credit song though. It's a good title. Bear with me. Beareth of with this. What? Floppy wing. Bing bada boom bada bang. We're playing Mass Effect today because fuck it, why not? I was gonna play Avowed, but yeah, then I had the tumor incident, so I can't really say I'm extremely interested in avowing right now. I may try it a little bit later, actually. I don't know. I just wanted to play some Mass Effect for a little bit. It's like my comfort series. Get my mind off my impending demise. There we go. That took way longer than it should have. I apologize for any VOD watch. Well, any VOD watchers can skip. Thankfully. VOD watchers can indeed skip. That is the benefit of being a Fahad watcher. Don't have many of those, but okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, actually, Yakuza Pirates also released. That would be interesting to play if I'm not dead. If I'm not dead before then, that'll be an interesting game. I'm good. I know I look like shit, but to be frank, I don't care. I've decided that I'm just gonna stream when I want to stream, because I may not get the opportunity to do it much longer, depending on how things go in the next few weeks, so... Yeah, if you don't see me shower for like 3 weeks, just ignore it. My humor will more than make up for it. I'm sure. Okay. First and foremost, to clear the air, my latest YouTube video pretty aptly explains what's happening, but essentially last week started getting a little bit, my vision in one of my eyes started getting a little bit blurred. Like I had something in it that just wouldn't go away. Like I couldn't clear my eye. There was something stuck in there. And after a few days of dealing with that, I went to the eye doctor because it seemed like it was getting worse, and they just told me, oh, you got astigmatism in the right eye, you probably just need some glasses. I'll give you a prescription. And I was like, okay. And that was a Friday. And then over the weekend, I could swear it got worse. So I looked up symptoms of what I was feeling and convinced myself that I had retinal detachment. Unfortunately for me, I was sort of right, sort of wrong. I went back into the same eye doctor, local eye doctor here, and he said, yeah, looks like retinal detachment. You got some weird shit going on there. After he did like a eye exam on me. And after that, he referred me to a place in town that does retina surgery, retina specialist. I went there the next day. They told me to fuck off because they don't take my insurance. So they referred me to somewhere completely different, about 2-ish hours away from where I live. And then a snowstorm came that night, and I still tried to make the drive, and one of my tires blew out. So I had to come home after getting towed to a gas station. And I got somebody else to drive me the next day, which was yesterday. And yeah, I got there and they said, wait a minute, this doesn't look like retinal detachment. It looks like you got a tumor in there, buddy. Looks like you got a tumor in this eye that's pressing against it and causing your vision to get worse. So yeah, that's what's going on. Is that a package? Looks about, yep. What timing? Anyway, it's nothing is confirmed yet. I don't know. I honestly, I don't even know if it's a tumor specifically. I mean, it seems very likely that it is. He said, you know, obviously we're gonna have to get in there and do some tests. I got recommended to a specialist next Wednesday to get it tested, see if it's benign, see if it's cancerous, and then what my options are from there. So, if I'm really lucky, which, you know, if you just listen to me describe this week, I'd say I'm anything but lucky. And my vision is continuously getting worse. So, if it is a tumor, it's rapidly growing, which doesn't fill me with a lot of hope. That it's benign and not dangerous, because this all happened very suddenly. My vision was fine 2 weeks ago, and now it's like fucking crooked. You know, I feel like I can see like a line and shit. Colors are slightly off. I'm scared, man. I'm terrified, actually. I'm terrified, but shit happens. I'm either gonna die or I won't, I guess. So until I know a little bit more, I'm just gonna stream my little heart out. And I figured the first thing I'll play today is Mass Effect. Like I said, I may change to Avowed later on. I do have it installed. Mass Effect is pretty based. I just got a hankering for it all of a sudden. In the midst of my personal medical struggles, I was like, you know what? What is a game that I can go play that'll just fill me with positive emotions? Mass Effect. Mass Effect seemed pretty good. Avowed already has an update, a 1 GB update. I installed this game last night. What the fuck? I mean, oh god. The only bad thing about Mass Effect, at least on Steam, is that you still have to connect to the EA app. Welcome, Holiday Punch, by the way. The EA thing definitely makes it a bit. Also, for some reason, mine is connected to 2 different accounts. I gotta fix that at some point. I don't know how that happened. Bit into the story. Story of Mass Effect games is great. The third game is definitely the third game released really poorly, but the Legendary Edition with all the DLC, I feel like, makes it an incredible game for sure. The weakest one for me is the first one, so we'll see how far I get into it. if I decide that, oh, actually, you know what, maybe I'll just play Avowed instead. I installed a bunch of mods. Because the third game on release was terrible because it was not finished and had a bunch of day one DLC that was really essential for the story. And they also made it so that way the only way you could get like 100% of the content is by doing multiplayer stuff. It was really weird. The Legendary Edition does away with all that and has all the DLC already in there. Makes it a lot better. Except the, for some reason the lighting in this game is really fucking bad. Not really sure why. Well, it's certainly not detecting the game. That's not good. Mass Effect? There we go. What's up, Gara? Just a wee bit loud there. There we go. Appreciate your comments, by the way, Garrock. Thank you. Everything should be good to go. Why am I playing this? I don't know. We can see my last time I played this game. At some point last year. John Shepard, Jack Shepard, Antichrist Shepard. Very original. I'm actually gonna edit his.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
I'm gonna edit my face this time.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
I usually never edit the face. It just feels weird when it's such a... They actually went back and made her hair red, which is cool. John Shepard. Jonathan Shepard?
Please log in to access your profile.
The first name does not matter at all. Fungus. Go live on TikTok. I don't need to change my description on TikTok. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Fungus. Oh, I need to go get a package too. Data corruption in the pelvis area.
Detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
I don't know what happened to the pelvis. I don't remember this changing anything. The
Confirm psychological profile.
The canon
Confirm
is
pre-service history.
Earthborn. Yeah.
Confirm
Earthborn Soul
psychological
Survivor.
profile. Confirm military specialization.
You can change these each game too. You don't have to stick to the same one. Honestly, the first game is the weakest in combat. The third game obviously being the best. The second game is a huge leap forward. The second game is the best of the trilogy by far. The first game doesn't have much in terms of going on mechanically. I've actually never played a Vanguard. I've played Infiltrator, Adept, Soldier. Soldier is the canon, because Shepard doesn't use enhancements. No PEDs for him. I need to redownload this game. I never undownload this game because I know there's always a good chance that I get into the mood to randomly play one of them, like especially the second game. And then if I gonna take a year. That's why I installed some mods for this. Let's see if I can bring them up. Hold on. I installed some modifications that will make the game go a little bit faster. Get rid of some of the annoying parts, especially about the second and third game. Really, the second game is the big outlier. The second game has some fucking annoying ass mini games. Mass Effect. Mod Manager. What? Oh, I don't even need to unpack it. There we go. Mod Manager EXE. Okay. See if I can main monitor this. Main monitor, vertical. Game capture 4K. So we have the video thing. Essentially, one of the key selling points of the Legendary Edition was they upscaled the videos, and they kind of lied about that. All the videos are still 1080p or like very similar. So this actually makes them upscaled. It just affects the cutscenes. The textures are fine. It literally is just the cutscenes. This makes it so that way the mineral deposits and everything are already on the map for the first game. If you've played the first game, you know that it doesn't show you side missions, and it also doesn't show you minerals. And so you have to use the god-awful tank with a jetpack to fly yourself around the mountainous regions of these worlds and try and figure out where the fuck you have to go for like important side missions and shit. This takes that away. This will just let me see where I need to go. Thank God. This shows you where the keepers are for that awful quest. This tells you specifically where the side missions are, so you don't have to go look for them. This speeds up the airlock the famous airlock where it takes 5 minutes to go in and out of the the ship. This is just bug fix stuff. For the second game, one probe gets all the resources on the 1,000,002 planets you can go to get resources. You have to use 20 probes per planet. And the damn mini games. Oh, also the vignette remover. This is a personal thing for me. I hate the vignette. I hate the vignette of this game. I don't understand why they have a vignette. I don't know why you can never do anything with it. It really annoys me. I hate the way it looks. And even the mod doesn't completely remove. There's no way to completely get rid of the fucking outline on the screen. The dark outline across the screen. It's so weird. Anyway, that should tremendously speed up some of the more dull parts of this experience. Honestly, I think Soldier's actually like the best class in the first game. Just literally no enhancements, just a gun. Just guns. I remember Infiltrator being okay. I liked the sniper rifle. It's much, much better in the second game because of the cloak. I don't think I've ever used Engineer or Sentinel. I never used the tech abilities. Pistols, shotguns. Oh yeah, there's armor in this game too. There's 1,000,005 pieces of armor. Oy vey. I sort of want to be Vanguard for the third game. That doesn't mean I have to be Vanguard for this game though. Advanced healing skills. What is this? Sniper, assault, shotgun, singularity, warp. Ooh, warp.
Confirm military specialization.
Oh, you do get something. Okay. Lift, throw, warp, singularity. Warp is good. Lift and throw and singularity all are...
Confirm military specialization.
Well, I guess singularity is okay.
Confirm military specialization.
I guess I could just be a soldier with warp.
Confirm military specialization.
Or, ooh, a vanguard with a sniper?
Confirm military specialization.
Vanguard with sniper? Assault rifle would probably be better. Somebody's texting me. Assault rifle, yeah.
Confirm facial identification.
Ew. Ew. They don't let you go too crazy in this game. Oh, you get codes? I didn't even know that. I don't think I've ever changed Shepard's appearance. I wonder if I go to the Mass Effect Reddit, will there be codes I can input? Do you have to actually manual? Ugh. Ew. What the fuck happened? Was that a preset that I just did? Or was that from the code? No, that's just like the default appearance? Really? This disgusting specimen of humanity is the default appearance? What the fuck? Why does he look so sad? God, he's so old. I like a bald man. Facial structure. It just feels so wrong not going classic shepherd. Oof. Oof. Yeesh. He's been through it, I guess. Oof. Whoops. Ears? Wait. Gotta have big ears. I like the accusatory eyes. That's good. Okay. Oh God. Oh God, he looks like a frog. I'm making a frog. Chin depth. No chin. Absolutely no chin. No chin, all jaw. Yeah. No chin, all jaw. I like that. Mouth shape. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Nice and puckered. Nice and puckered. There we go. Mouth height. Ooh. Oh, those are both good. What's he thinking about? He looks a bit high and mighty in this one. He looks a bit more depressed here. I'm going here. Okay. Ooh, hammerhead nose. Classic. Oh yeah. Ooh, those are both good. Ooh, I like it. I can't wait to see what woman romance is this fucking thing. Speaking of romances, I have no, I don't know. I personally think Tali is the best romance for male shepherd. Liara is like the canon one. Tali's my favorite. I've actually never done Miranda. Oof, receding hairline. That's nice. Oof, that's pretty good too. He looks like this is a character in the game. This is just, I guess he's just like standard colonist. Oof. These are all really good. No, he looks a bit too... I think this is more unique. Oof. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. He's got the whole... Oh, I like the pencil stash. Honestly, the handlebars, they almost like, they make him look too good. But maybe that's the point. Oh, now he just looks like he really wants to. Hmm. Man. This guy is gonna accuse a woman of something. I don't know what, but he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. This is a bit more of a man's man. Can you look over here? Hey, can you look over here? Hey, bud, I can't see what I'm doing. Can you look over here? Hey, bud. There we go. Nope, this way. Thank you. Eyes on the prize, buddy. Oof. Oof. That's... God, man, these are all good. Oh, God. Honestly, though, these just look like he looks like a side character now from the video game. Oof. No. His hair needs to be dyed, for sure. Or maybe it's like a touch of gray. He's really going through it. He doesn't want to be here. No. He wants to feel young again. I like that. His beard has to be completely different. His beard's just white as fuck. Didn't bother to go all the way. I like that. I like that. I think that's good. Let me really quickly. Oof. Man, that drives a hard bargain. His head is so fucking big. That makes it it makes the fact that he dies it even funnier, though. You have a scar on his forehead. Looks like your dad. Will you stop looking everywhere, bro? Look forward. I can't see what I'm doing. This is like a weird scar on his forehead. Oh, maybe his nose. No, I don't think he doesn't need a scar. Doesn't need. How do I get out of this screen? I can't select. What's happening? Go back. Thank you. I like that color. I like the lighter color. There's no way this dude's a human being. I think that's good.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Fungus Shepherd, a vanguard with the talent for sniper rifles. Oh, I don't really want to see him kissing anybody. I kind of regret my actions.
Identification confirmed.
Oh, we can go veteran. Which one is what is the difference between these? Does it tell you? Hardcore seems worse than insanity. Hardcore usually means one life. I can go veteran. Community patch. I'll just leave it as default. Sure.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
Anderson.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
God, he definitely does.
Every soldier has scars.
Look
Shepard's
at
a
his
survivor.
face in the mirror.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
Thanks for the follow, Holiday Punch.
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, thanks. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for being here, man. Chatting for a little bit. Hope you have a good day. The civilizations of the galaxy call it. Title drop. God, it's so weird.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
He has a young man's ass.
All stations secure for transit.
He's shoving everybody, dude. What the fuck? Oh, God.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
He's definitely seen some shit. Are these...
Getting the relay in.
These
3,
might be the cutscenes that got
2,
upscaled by the mod.
1.
I actually don't know.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Nice.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I completely
I hate
forget.
that guy.
I forget this dude exists every time.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
Audio's a bit low.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on
Oh,
the way out
God,
of the
every time he
bathroom?
comes in the
That's
frame.
good. I just jumped us halfway across the
Freaks me
galaxy
out.
and hit a target the size
Why
of
does he have a
England.
scar? I didn't put a
That's
scar on
incredible.
him.
Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Oh, that fool.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared
Who is
the mass
that?
relay,
Caden?
Captain.
I don't think I've ever heard of
Stealth
him.
systems engaged.
I've played this game. I've played these games a bunch.
Find a comm buoy and link
I don't
us.
remember that character.
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Made him out.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Yeah, oh. Tali's gonna love me. Okay.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
How about you not tell me what to do, okay?
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
Really quickly, let me go get this package that's been sitting at my door for like 20 minutes. It's in the box. I'm probably gonna come out of my room here in a minute, and unfortunately for me, there's gonna be fucking wrapping paper all over the floor. That's gonna suck. But at least, you know, he'll have fun, as long as he doesn't choke on it. As long as he doesn't choke on it. I was gonna say, having a tumor and or growth in your eye that is pressing against your eye, for anyone that has a similar experience, it's really fucking weird. It's like, this eye is perfectly fine. If the worst comes to worst, and I lose this eye completely, hopefully that's the worst thing that happens. But at least I have one good eye. But it feels like there's like just something, just like a fucking piece of like a hair or something in my eye. I can still see out of it, sort of. Just not well.
Congratulations,
That's
Commander.
who I was
Looks like you
trying.
had a smooth
I
run.
was thinking. I
You're
was
heading
like,
down to see the captain?
when I was making the character, I was like, this feels like a character in the game. It's fucking Presley with the haircut.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
No. As for whether this is a Paragon or Renegade playthrough, it's gonna be mainly Renegade. Renegade with some Paragon. I'm just gonna play it like I would actually make the choices, with an emphasis on Renegade, because I think the Renegade options in these games are generally more fun. So I want to be able to pick Renegade for like the dialogue checks. So I'm gonna be picking that more often than not. But I still will pick Paragon choices here and there. It's good to have a nice balance. I feel like the best way to play this game is like 80% Renegade, 20% Paragon. Thereabouts. Because honestly, Renegade, you're not even a bad person specifically, you're just no nonsense. It still ends up fairly similar, all things considered.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
Oh god, that voice does not fit that head.
Is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus.
Anderson.
Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting edge.
The Normandy.
The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
What?
Or what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated
Oh, his
special
face
forces
just kind of
officers
melted
in the
there for a
service.
second, didn't
If
it?
he melted down all his metals,
Speaking
he
of.
could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission.
I was gonna
Treating
turn
the
this up.
shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Imagine saying that. It runs in the family. Well, my great grandfather, you know, he was a German. Runs in the family, you know. Just part of the blood.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Look at that ass. There's one thing you can say about the Mass Effect characters, is they all are caked the fuck up.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
You watch too many
I'm trying to angle my microphone in such a way that it doesn't pick up my very loud keyboard. It's hard. Fuck you, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends
Dr.
with me patching up crew
Chakwas.
members in the infirmary.
Oh, God. Every time I see him, he just creeps me out. You know, I know I said that I think Tali's the best romance, but actually it's Dr. Chakwas. Right? Maybe she's the most missed opportunity romance. part of the fucking job.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up when we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. We could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just
do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Don't play there!
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
I was gonna turn up the volume.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You're gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
1 platoon? Oh.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Could it be? Is it me?
Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Show some fucking respect.
50 Marines died there, Jenkins.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you.
I can't wait. The second game with the Renegade actions is so fun.
The past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
I'm gonna attempt to never skip an action ever. Never skip a QTE.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Yeah.
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Renegade +2. It's interesting in this trilogy because the first game really incentivizes you to pick a side. The first game really incentivizes you because of the way that the levels work. Having charm and intimidate and how that's necessary for the red and blue dialogue options. It incentivizes you to pick one. Whereas the second and third game, nowhere near as much. The second and third game, just playing it normally, you can usually hit most of the Renegade and Paragon dialogue choices just from playing the game. And the Renegade and Paragon QTE actions, you really don't want to skip any of them for the most part. There's very few that you legitimately want to skip. So you're constantly doing both of them. Nihilus, what a name. What a name for a dude that's not in this game.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where the fuck is
the
Anderson?
captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people, a perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation.
Beacon?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
The Citadel?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward.
The Citadel isn't
but
based
Eden
on
Prime
Prothean.
doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy.
I need to turn up the volume. I keep forgetting.
We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Yeah?
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced.
You mean the Protheans, aka Day 1 DLC?
Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what?
A small data cache, you say?
It's a weapons archive. We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active.
The small data cache that conveniently has the plans for the only thing that can battle the Reapers.
The border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus, might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Low-key?
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
What is his actual fucking name? Shepard does not like Shepard does not like what he's seeing. Oh, I recognize that character. Who the fuck is Cade? I've played these games a million times. I don't remember a character named Caden. It must be a legendary edition specific character, I guess. Prawn!
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
How the fuck would he know that? Dude, look at his little tendrils.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Who? I don't think either of those characters exist, actually.
Engaging stealth systems.
I think that's a lie.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Fuck them.
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
Nihilus.
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Went from racism to we got his back. This Shepard has no moral compass.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
He has no moral compass, he has no ideals, he's just a fucking freak.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Oh my god. Ah, yes. Let me up the volume, hold on. I'm gonna forget again. $35? I also did unlimited sprint. I do have an unlimited sprint mod, which seems to be working fine. The reason being is that the fact that the sprint only lasts 4 seconds is fucking dumb. Just throwing it out there. It's just dumb. It is...
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
That's what my mom calls me. Look at that sack. Holy shit, dude. He's fucking packing. It's still a little bit quiet, isn't it? Options, sound. Why do I have this sound of... Oh, I remember. Sorry. I turned the sound effects down because for some reason the sound effects in this game are like disgusting. Disgustingly loud. Compared to everything else. Let's try that. Oh look, it's loot. Oh god. And thus it begins, the fucking... I can't wait to have 2 million items in my inventory and keep having to go every 20 minutes to reduce them all to Omni Gel.
Oh God, what happened here?
Quick save. Doesn't matter what game I play, I always quick save. Do I have abilities? Warp? I have Warp? What does Vanguard actually have? Fuck all is what he has. Throw and Warp. I mean, I guess that's good. They get more interesting in... I mean, every class gets more interesting in the second game, to be fair. Oh my god, his face. I'm gonna hate having to look at that face for 3 games if I make it all the way through. Jenkins! Yeah, the sound, that's why the sound effects are turned the fuck down. Did I get him? The sensitivity... It's okay. Jenkins, no! Oh my god.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
Oh my god, not Jenkins. Forget about it.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, sir.
Dude's a fucking moron, so let's just ignore that he existed. My favorite character in all the games, Jenkins. I had the thought the other day, if you're a big reader of manga, manhwa, and everything vaguely related, there's a shit ton of this genre called isekai, in which the main character is reborn to another world and whatnot. Sometimes it's a video game, sometimes it's like a fantasy world, whatever the fuck. Sometimes it's a novel. You know, I had the thought the other day of like, what if you were, excuse me. What if you were reborn into this universe?
A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Even with like knowledge of everything, you're still kind of screwed. If you're wondering why my game looks so different than it normally is, because I have mods. I have mods that take away the shitty vignette that you can never fucking do anything with. I also have an FOV slider, which makes it nowhere near as claustrophobic. So, all things that should have been added in the video game when it was re-released and remastered, but was not for some reason. The default FOV in this game that you can't change is disgustingly close. Especially if you're playing it on like a lower quality monitor or something, like, ugh. Actually gives you motion sickness. Ashley! I.e. the worst girl. Worst girl Ashley. She has no redeeming features whatsoever aside from the way that she looks. Honestly. Oh, I missed. Like, what? Excuse me? Bullshit. I was dead fucking on. Out of your mind. What the hell are you fucking talking to? I'm not even over there. He looks so weird. These fucking suits look ass compared to the second and third game. Ugh.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
I need a status report, now.
Oh,
we were
man.
patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon.
It's like
but
my
we walked
face
into
is
an ambush.
molded into the
I don't
helmet.
think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and
Did you guys
drove
see
them
that
into
fucking
exile.
weird-ass looking robot they just
Well,
made
after
that like
they
has
just kinda
musculature,
disappeared behind the Perseus Veil.
like a
Nobody's really heard
human's?
much
It
from
looks
them
like
since.
somebody jizzed on it.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to
Honestly,
extend the
at this
monorail and
point,
expand the colony.
I would
A few
welcome
weeks ago,
a
they unearthed some Prothean ruins and
an
the beacon.
uprising of some
Suddenly,
sort.
every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
They got fucking hit with
They
the
set
pole.
up camp near the beacon. The 232
They
was
got
with them.
they got
Maybe their
impaled.
unit fared better
Vlad
than
the
mine.
Impaled.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon.
He had like a pistol.
Luckily,
dude. The fuck
he's
are you
on
talking
our
about?
side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
I don't have any talents. Oh, yes, I do, actually. Give me my intimidate.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
And thus it starts. The Scorpion 1, followed by the Scorpion 2, followed by the Scorpion 3, and then followed by the Scorpion 4, and the Scorpion fucking IX, XX, double X, triple X, fucking IX, IV, VVI. Incredible. Quite possibly the worst thing about this game, aside from the fucking, aside from the god-awful driving. Ding. Ding. I level up. Oh my god. Ding. Maybe he's still a bit loud. They're hiding. Ding.
I'm a little busy here.
The hell are you talking about? You're not doing anything. Huh.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Oi, 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 oi.
Plan, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
What? Get out of my way. Oh, the hurricane. Yay. Oh. Oh my god.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh,
It's a
yay.
good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
What? Bro. He's insane? He's insane. He's tricking the hell. He's tricking the hell. Fuck away from me. Why do they keep saying that? What was it? Oh. Oh, gladiator, yay. Man, it's not even worth, like, replacing your weapons.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
No shit. Ah. This is one of the fucking... Yay. Omni Jail 0. That's one of the mods. I'm never playing these minigames. I apologize, I do not want to.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
Before?
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction
Let me
rushing
do
towards
it.
us? To understand there is no escape, no
Let
hope?
me do it.
No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one
Let
left.
me do it.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
No.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Ain't no problem. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. I just knocked him out stone fucking cold on the ground. Well, yeah, I guess I can see it your way.
Saren.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Poor Nihilus. Rest in peace, my favorite character. My favorite character.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Who knows? Doink. Doink. I like the sniper a lot. The sniper is probably, to me, the funnest gun to use in most of the games. Hello? There's nothing quite so satisfying. I missed. I'm trash. Throw him. Go away. It's the sensitivity. The sensitivity's off, sorry. I'm not really sure why they're just running in circles. What the fuck are you even shooting at? What are they shooting at? Why did you stop? Did you get it? Did they get it? I'm confused. Man, you can still hear my fucking keyboard. What does that say? Level 3? Oh, there's somebody up there. There's one more. I see him on my mini-map. Come on. Doink. Squan. Uh-huh. Fungus. Oh, I can, yeah. I can upgrade them too. Overkill. How many points does she have? Ah, Mr. Elenko. Will I ever use your abilities? Probably fucking not. Will it ever happen? I have to say, more than likely, no. What about me? How many points do I have? I have 6. Pistol and shotgun damage, but I'm not using a pistol and shotgun. Oh. – Okay.
Everybody
I'm not
stay
doing it.
calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they
The
survived.
fuck is wrong with your
You
eyes?
don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
God.
Powell. His name's Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
I have to go.
Good luck.
He's so aggressive. I love it. Just fucking randomly pull a gun on civilians. He's no nonsense. Man, I miss these types of games. Honestly, is it kind of Stockholm syndrome to an extent? Games like this and some of the Telltale games where you pick an option, you pick an option that sounds okay, and then it just turns out to be like completely fucking different. You pick one thing and then it just like it's
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Who? I actually I miss that. I miss games that let me pick an option that says glass him and then smash him, you know, the actual outcome is smashing him over the face with like a fucking shot cut. Like that's incredible. Now that's AAA gaming at its finest.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait, don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back.
Why are their faces? Their facial expressions.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that.
Why do you keep
beacon was
calling him my
trouble.
friend? I didn't know that
It's gone to
motherfucker.
hell
What?
since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack.
Mothership.
They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next.
Moral of the story?
Over the platform, thousands of them.
Fuck
they must have
work.
been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else?
Good things happen to people who slack
They brought
off
it here this morning.
at menial,
Loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the
shitty
other
jobs.
platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago.
Moral of the story there.
Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
You're lying!
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Jesus.
Okay, all right. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
But you're still trying to make a profit, you
We need to
greedy
find that beacon
son of a
before
bitch.
it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Shoot him in the leg. We've called at least 2 or 3 people greedy sons of bitches, and it's not even like, it's like the tutorial. LOL. Leg shot. Right in the thigh. Never saw it coming. Right in the old thigh. I had a dream last night that I was playing, maybe it's the tumor in my fucking head, but I had a dream last night I was playing, like, I don't know, like an Avowed, it was an Obsidian game. It wasn't Avowed, but it was similar. I remember specifically saying, wow, this is better than Pillars. I'm way more interested in this than Avowed, and it's only Act 1, so it was an early access game. But I was actually in the video game. Hello? I was inside the video game. I was playing the video game inside the video game. Not VR. So, a little bit futuristic there. I imagine, yeah, a game like that probably would be better than Not really sure why. What the fuck? Peek! Peek, you pussy! Are you fucking... I swear to God, it's not going where it says it's going. Bro. Why don't you peek, you motherfucker? Peek, bitch. Oh, I can hit him through the wall? I didn't even know that. I killed him? Where are these motherfuckers coming from? Oh my god, I forgot how slow abilities recharge. Speaking of, let me put this shit up here so at least I can see. At least I can see. Warp. Will that hit him from here? Nope. Cool. Peek, bitch. Peek. You pussy.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Just think, if he had managed to do this, the whole series would be over by the first game. Oh my god. I look like the character from, if you've ever watched those Monster Factory videos, from,
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Turtle dude from Dark Souls 2, that video. God. LOLOL. Dong. So worth getting the sniper. I love the sniper. Oh, what? Where is he? Where? Oh, there's another one? Nope. What? Bullshit. That man just took half my fucking health in one shot. Will you get the fuck out of my way? Why are you crowding over here? There's plenty of cover to go around. Get away from me. I'm disarming. I've never played CSGO. That has nothing to do with the situation. I just wanted to mention that. I tried. I booted up I did the same thing with CS:GO that I did with like Fortnite, which is I booted it up and then decided that I wasn't actually gonna play it, and then I haven't been back since. You know, one other thing. Oh, that classic noise. One other thing that I was thinking about the other day in regards to this series, I really like the third game. I think the legendary edition of the third game is a very good game. And if you play the second and third game back to back, it makes an incredible story. Probably the best trilogy of any video game, just in general. If not the best, one of the best for sure, easily. But the third game is so dour and depressing, and there's so much big stuff happening that it sort of lacks something that I really like about the second game, which is just exploring the world. You know, the idea of just going around exploring the universe with your gang, with your buds. You don't really get that at all in the third game because everything is so supercharged with the whole invasion bullshit, right? Did I miss? I can't tell. How did that hit me? I was nowhere near him. That fucking, the range on that shit is crazy. I am cautiously optimistic for a new Dragon Age, or not Dragon Age, for a new Mass Effect game. The Dragon Age game, from my understanding, was like okay. I still haven't played Vanguard. I want to play Inquisition before I play Vanguard. I will probably go and play it someday, if I live that long. Have to keep reminding myself of that. But I really hope if they do another game that we get Shepard just rolling around with like Liara and Rex and the gang. Those are some of the best parts of the trilogy. That's why that DLC for the third game, The Citadel, is so good, because it really encapsulates that feeling. With everybody across all three games. Like, just imagine if we got an entire game, almost, like The Citadel. How cool that would be. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it'd be nice. I haven't played Andromeda either. I really don't think
Normandy,
I should, though.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
What the fuck? He's got hella upper arm strength to be able to do
No,
that.
don't touch him. Dang.
I only have one working eye right now. I have one working eye. Please. The flashing images. My tumor's gonna pop. Prawn. Ah, this is fucking upscaled. Now that looks good. That's like 4K.
We identified the ship
Damn.
that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel.
Look at those veins.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
Damn.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Eliminated. Damn. Ew.
Doctor,
Ew.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Ew.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Why are you looking at me like that? Not great.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
No shit.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
This is the first part where you can romance her. If you don't blame her for her dumbassness. But you can still romance her later if you don't do this. The game kind of forces it on you. I don't care.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw.
Yeah, this dude has nightmares.
Nothing's really clear.
This dude has nightmares.
I better add this to my
Look
report.
at that. Look at his cheeks.
Oh.
So
Captain
crusty.
How's our exo holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
No.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's a mistake.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
Fuck you, Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
You said
this conversation's all over the place.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Fuck them.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I
Oh,
didn't
his
do
neck,
anything wrong.
dude. Or is that just my
I'll
fucked
stand
up
behind
vision?
you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon.
Beacon!
You were there just before that beacon self-destructed.
Beacon!
Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction?
That's
Whatever.
on Mars, actually.
Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
They've never helped us. They hate the humans. Gee, I wonder why.
Hey, Commander.
Fuck you.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
Do you really believe that, Commander? After what happened to you on Akuz? Are you saying you only survived because of random chance?
I survived because I refused to die.
With respect, sir, I think you had somebody watching over you.
Fuck you.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I hate Ashley.
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Dead Marines, dead colonists. And in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
You saved a lot of lives, Commander. It might be hard to keep that in perspective with what happened to Jenkins.
Thanks, Williams. I needed to hear
Thanks,
that.
Commander. Joker's waiting for you on the bridge, Commander.
I'll be nice. See, I want to be one of those renegades that's like, he's fairly aggressive, but when you win him over, you know, he's nice enough to his pals, and he hates the politicians. He hates the council. He fucking hates them.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better, Commander.
I mean, one look at that face, you can tell that's not true.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations.
Who?
Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
You're lucky, Commander. Your implants use the L3 configuration. Lieutenant Alenko has the older L2, far more complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I feel like that's never really brought up. There's actually a lot of stuff about biotics in this game. And then by the time you hit the second game, I can't remember whether it's ever really... I guess maybe in Jack's quest line it's brought up.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring
Maybe
into dock.
that's more about her and Cerberus than it is biotics in general.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Fuck you. I hate you.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Shut the fuck.
Losing Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
That dude sucked. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I forgot. This is... You get XP for clicking on stuff in this game. Jenkins was a tool. He's a tool. Get out of here. I wish they had, like... It's always funny to me. There's a moment in the... I think the third game? There's a moment in the third game where... I think during a conversation with Liara, where it's like... Are you feeling bad? Or something to that effect, and you're like, I'm just thinking about Alenko. Just thinking about Caden. And it's been so long, and he's like, especially if most male players, or most male Shepherd players, never use Caden to begin with. They have like no relation to him. I think I've played these games a ton. I can't recall. Honestly, I'm not even sure that I've ever used him at all. And if I have, I don't remember. But what's hilarious about it is, even by the third game, you're still mourning him as if he was like an essential piece of the crew. And he just wasn't. God, it's... I wish they had done that for Jenkins. I wish they just keep bringing it up. That wouldn't have, like, if the game, this game came out in 2007, I think, the first one. The third one came out in 2012. The game wasn't finished until like 2015. But it came out in 2012. Imagine waiting that, or, you know, the better part of a decade playing this series, and fucking Jenkins just keeps being brought up. Oh, requisitions.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor,
Damn, I'm
weapons,
tired.
mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
Yeah, nobody cares about this. Hold on. I already...
Many of the best licenses... Check back often. I need to move items quickly.
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Yeah, we don't have any money. We have no money. Honestly... Do you really even need to upgrade gear in this game? Considering that every single time you open a chest, you get like a better version. You get the next level up of the gun you already have, or the armor piece you already have. Do you really even need to buy anything? Wait, what was that? Okay, where is this? Is it here? Nav manual.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I wonder if Seth Green... I haven't heard Seth Green's voice in a video game. Like, since... I feel like this is the only... This is the only one offhand that I even remember him being in. Look at that upscaling! That looks fucking great. That's a 4K upscale cutscene right there.
ship?
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are.
Why does his... He looks
Sounds
like
like
he's...
you convinced the council to give us an audience.
He looks like he didn't
were not happy about
do a
it.
line
Saren
of
is their
coke.
top
No,
agent. They
he
don't like him being
smashed the coke onto his mouth and just rubbed in it.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
True. I picked Udina one time for, like, the decision at the end of this game. One time. And, yeah. It sucks. He's just a bad guy. He's just a hateful person. I'm yawning so much, by the way, because I don't know, my sleep has been all over the place. Even before the tumor diagnosis. Because before I thought my retina was detached and my vision was getting worse.
I understand what you're
And so then I couldn't sleep because of that.
Allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious.
And now that I know I have a tumor, it's even worse.
I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Rash.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movement.
Is that supposed to be his nose?
Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din.
True.
This human
if
is
you were
not
really
to
an
blame
important
for your
race, we'd be able to
malcontents or
fuck
your
one of them.
misconceived suspicions.
They always make the unfuckable races the not
Goodbye,
important
Ambassador.
ones.
Sincere
Right.
farewell. Good day to you, human.
That's how you know
Enjoy
the
your time
Asari
on
and the
Citadel.
Turians are important in the stories because they're humanoid and they're fuckable. If you're playing a video game with humans and aliens and like there's 6 races of aliens, 5 of which are unfuckable and 1 of which is definitely fuckable, you know the fuckable one is the most important one. It's just kind of how it goes.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort.
Sha'ira.
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
I wish this game also, these games were a bit more like The Witcher in terms of, or I guess Witcher 3. Well, Witcher 2 is kind of similar as well, where there's a certain number of interactions, like sexual interactions with characters that are just one-offs, one-night stands. And then you actually have the main relationships, and you're not penalized. Like in The Witcher 3, you can have sex with like fucking 10 different women. And still be in a committed romantic relationship to one of them. Which is nice. It just makes it easier on that playthrough to get the most out of it. Din.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan.
Don't make me pull out that
At
tube.
least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus
You think you could do the same thing to these guys?
Something I can do for you, EarthClan?
The same, when you see those videos of people either doing fart spray or just straight up farting into like the little the little air tube in those inflatable costumes. You think you do the same thing to this guy?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I wonder if it's because A, you're unfuckable.
Yes. Good day, EarthClan.
And B, because you could use your pinky finger and just kind of, you know, just knock them right over. Nothing.
Good day, Commander.
Oh.
The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Level up. Level up. Okay.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
No.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you
So are you
real?
a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters
Goodbye.
of... Goodbye, and
Goodbye.
thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
The frames in this area are never good. I remember doing like a shit ton of different things to try and get the frames to be consistent, and I was just never able to.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This
I
place
don't know if
is
it's me or...
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Welcome. What? I already came from there. That's where I came from. Executor. I even got a decent amount of sleep and I'm still tired. You know, one of the things that I was gonna have myself tested for before the tumor nonsense was anemia. Because it might explain why I'm so fucking tired all the time. Because it's something that my dad has, but not until like later in life did we find out about that. He gets like a vitamin B shot every month, which really helps him stay sort of active, at least for a little bit. Now I'm more concerned about the fucking lug nut in my eye, but...
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No.
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I haven't been taking my medication consistently or drinking caffeine because I didn't want to. I've been trying to get in for surgery since Tuesday to try and fix what I thought was retina detachment. And I expected them to maybe put me under, use the gas to knock my ass out. So I didn't want to drink caffeine or take a bunch of medication in preparation for that. So I'm like my body's completely out of whack. I'm all fucked up. I haven't drank any coffee in like a week. I gotta make it. Oh my god. The one thing I am thankful for is that, at least over the last day, my dreams at least haven't been filled with, like, my death. My dreams have been pretty alright. It's been a nice reprieve.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet.
Bitch.
You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
How do you kiss a face like that?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
How would French kissing a Turian work?
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
You go in from the side or the
Especially when it's
front,
left
do you
up to
think?
each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend
How
the
long do their
rules.
tongues reach, for that
Sometimes
matter?
you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never
But
had to cross that line to get the job done.
That's why you're fucking sitting at a desk, you piece of shit! Shut the fuck up! That's why you're currently ass in chair, buddy.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services.
You see that fucking
throughout the
paperwork?
Citadel.
That's your
We're
existence.
a civilian government agency, though many of our members have
Get the
had
fuck outta
military
here.
training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
You literally just said, he's out of control, we both know it. You just said that?
This place seems strange. I wish there
2
were more
seconds
humans
ago?
around.
Remember?
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. What do you want? Oh, Commander.
The fuck?
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can
Sure.
find her?
She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Mm-hmm. Your time will come. This is something that I do miss in the second game, is walking around the Citadel like this. You sort of get to do it in the third game, but it's not really the same. Elevator. Where the fuck am I going? Nope. Okay, I wanted to go across the bridge. Let me run. Speed this up.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times?
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's
3
difficult
months.
to explain.
3
She's
months to
many
get a
things to many
massage,
people,
essentially.
and
That's
something
great.
different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
I don't understand this character.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
This is essentially just this is what they have in Japan. Those fucking hostess bars, where you pay to have pretty women just like sit beside you and pour your drinks for you. I mean, whatever works, I guess.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
You figure at this point, though, they'd have sex robots, right? Right. You know, that's one thing that is one thing that the Mass Effect series is I'm not too clear on. What's the sex industry like? How far have we come in fleshlight development? What did the Protheans use to get off? Was there a blueprint for a fleshlight on Mars? These are the questions that I have.
That is close enough, Commander.
Fuck you.
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, A retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Such a weird character. Especially
now
because...
I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
The only way to get the sex scene with her is to be like, what the fuck? Is that all you're giving me? And then she just immediately has sex with... It's so weird. Just a weird character, a weird scenario.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first.
It's just weird, man. It's kind of weird. There's gotta be fuckable robots, right? Surely. We know that the different races be having the sex. We know it. Because as a human being, man or woman, you can have sex with a variety of different races, a species. So we know the Turians, we know the Asari be having the sex. Which really makes me wonder. Where's the sex droids? They gotta be here somewhere.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy. This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder.
Already asked.
Though many in this place... Please take time to examine the...
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Get the licenses when you can, so you don't have to come back. Zoo.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Second time he said that.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. Commander. They should have done like a Metal Gear Solid thing. Whenever you die in this game, instead of just going straight to a game over, you get the fucking classic Snake! Shepard! Fucking have a Joker just screaming into the microphone. Shepard! Shepard! That was good.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
It's not a bug, you racist ass. Fucking Ashley, dude. Fucking Ashley. Just dump her in this lake, dude. Just get rid of her right now. Where am I going? I'm just walking around. Oh, that was where I was supposed to go. I think.
Welcome to Presidium. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Avina.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Why is it so quiet? What's this music? The fuck was that elevator music? Garrus!
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Do you see this face? Who the fuck would listen to this guy? Must be out of your mind. Must be out of your mind.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one... Commander? Commander?
Commander? Commander! Mr. Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
They wouldn't wait for my ass? Am I not the one who's supposed
the
to
Geth attack
be...
is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor. And mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Aww.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council.
What's up, Logan?
The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather
Welcome,
than later.
Man.
And I agree.
Hope you're having a good day.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
Oops, sorry.
About 20 years
that.
ago, Saren... But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I'm all right
you don't
today.
think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years
Doing
ago.
all right.
He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force.
Thanks for the likes, by the way, Logan.
Politics
Appreciate
is a
it, man.
dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes.
They're a black ops group.
They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace
God,
across an entire
his
galaxy.
face every time.
The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
This man, Anderson, is supposed to be older than me. I don't think I believe that. I don't think that's humanly possible.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue? Like Saren?
Saren?
It
Gotta
doesn't
go to a
happen
funeral?
often. The Council is careful when they select
Sorry to
their
hear that.
candidates. But when
I'll probably
something
get
does
off
go
here in a minute, but I'll
there's
probably be
usually
back
only one solution.
later on tonight as
Send
well.
another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Sorry to hear that you're going to a funeral, but hope everything's going all right for you.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100.
There's no way this is true, by the way.
The Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects.
If there was 100 Spectres.
If a Spectre shows,
I think we only ever meet what?
Big is about
fucking
to happen.
3? There's him, Nihilus, Saren. Ashley becomes one in the 3rd game. Is there... So what, 4? Is that it? I can't recall another one.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses it.
I keep clicking the why is this option still here?
I saw how he operates. No conscience.
Tell me more about the Shadow.
He's a
The
necessary
Shadow
evil of galactic
Broker.
politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
I know. I've played the 2nd game.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
He's actually a big, ugly son of a bitch.
If you need anything else.
Not as ugly as me, though. No. I'd say I'm a fair bit uglier. The red hair really... I'm glad I chose the red hair.
So, this is where the council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh? Ever get the feeling...
That's politically incorrect. You don't say little folk anymore. I need you to calm the fuck down, you absolute racist, Ashley. Just one more fucking reason to hate you.
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
Where did this guy come from? Who is this? Okay. Well, like I said, I think I'm gonna call it for a little bit. I am aggressively tired all of a sudden. My sleep has been all over the place. Sometimes I won't sleep at all, and sometimes I'll sleep for 12 hours straight. Part of it's the... Well, even before, like I was saying earlier, even before I got the diagnosis of the tumor in my eye, I was still having problems with my vision. So with my severe anxiety, my crippling anxiety ass, I was already losing sleep to begin with, and then it just got worse. And then it just got worse when they told me that, yeah, hey, you might have cancer. Ding ding dong. Anyway. Shit happens. I'm probably gonna take a nap and get some food, and I might be on later tonight with some more of this, or maybe Avowed. If I feel like it. Maybe both. Oh my god. I didn't even see this. Contemporary Fringe. What a name. Thanks for the link, or the link in chat. Thanks for the botting. This is not my usual time. This is very early for me. So if I get on later tonight, it'll be closer to my actual time, which is like 7 p.m. Central. Normally when I go. Anyway. Yeah. As a final note here, I've had several people reach out and give me well wish. Green Prince, Garrock. Appreciate you guys. A shitty situation, but life goes on. Life goes on until it doesn't. You know, and you never know. So, I'm gonna keep trucking, I guess. I'm gonna keep playing some video games. And yeah. I did set up like a PayPal link just because doctors are expensive and it's probably gonna break the bank. I'll get help from my family to try and pay for everything. But especially if it ends up being cancer and I gotta go chemo, that's... ugh, God, I can't even imagine. That's gonna fucking suck, man. That's gonna kill our... We're gonna be in debt. Oh, God. Let's hope not. For multiple reasons. But... that's in the future. That's in the future. Right now, we're just playing some games. But I went ahead and made the link in my link tree. Just in case. Like I said, I'll be on later tonight or early tomorrow. Either or, maybe both. Do some more stuff. And, yeah. I figure we may do a few hours of Mass Effect, maybe a few hours of Avowed, or I don't know. I don't really have a schedule at this point. I'm not. The schedule is the least of my concerns at the moment, so I may pop on with Mass Effect. I may pop on with Avowed and see how that is. I am interested in trying it out. I do have it downloaded. I like how the fucking shit downloaded the update even though I wasn't even on the... I was still streaming. I don't know why I did that. It's fine though. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Tumor Boy is out for now, though. Like I said, appreciate anybody that watched that video, me ranting. Had to get it out some way, I guess. Life comes at you fast. Like I said, hug your loved ones, man. Hug your loved ones. Shit happens. Never expect it. Never think it's gonna happen to you, and then it does. But it is what it is. Hope everyone has a good week. Good weekend. It is Friday. That's a good day. Friday's a good day. Friday's a great day. I'm gonna take a nap. But yeah. Peace out. Oh, wait. Hold on. Been a minute. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today either. I haven't thought about it. I think I want to sleep first and then eat and then stream again. I think that's the best idea. Oh, by the way, thanks Holiday Punch for following the channel earlier. Thank you for following the Twitch channel, a brother man. Appreciate you. Yeah. That'll do it for me. I'll definitely be on this weekend. Like I said, later tonight, even. I'll probably be on for some more games. I'll probably be on every damn day, at least until Wednesday, because Wednesday is when I go to the specialist to see about the tumor, and they'll tell me the path forward from there. Hope for some good fucking news. I certainly need it, and if it's bad fucking news, well, shit. That'll suck, but I'll still probably be streaming at some point. We'll see. I'll make an update video, I guess, on the YouTube channel. Anyway, goodbye. Have a nice